What's up, y'all? It's your brother in the footwork, DJ Cornerstone, and you are watching Give Us the Works on the Foot Workout channel, where I interview various dancers, DJs, and producers. So listen up and pay attention while our guest today gives us the works. All right, ladies and gentlemen, check it out. We have with us the extraordinary track maker, DJ and producer, DJ T-Rell from Beat Down House. Give it up.
What up? What's the deal? What's the word?
Oh, man, it's blessings, man. Thank you so much for carving the time out of your evidently busy, very busy schedule. So
it's all good. It's definitely all good. Ain't no thing.
Well, welcome to Give Us the Works, man, where we're going to find out everything as much as we can about DJ T-Rell, man.
Indeed.
So, bro, man, first off, man, where are you from?
Man, born and raised in Chicago. I grew up in Markham, Illinois.
Okay.
Once I left Markham, me and moms moved to Inglewood. And we bounced around Inglewood for a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Been through a lot of schools, but Chicago, man, is me, man. Chicago made me.
Yeah, man, that's a good deal, man. Kind of sound like me, man. I'm from Joliet, and me and my mom, we moved around all over Joliet.
I used to live in Joliet too, man.
Oh, straight up.
I used to stay in Caden Crossing, man.
Caden Crossing, like right in Plainfield, River Road. Get out of here.
But this is like back in like 2003 though, like 03, like 2004, in that area.
Yeah. That's wild, man. Cause I ain't too far from there now. I moved from Joliet to over to that area.
I tried to get in Plainfield High School, but they was like, sir, you are just too busy.
Oh yeah. Oh man, well they missed out on that, man. They could have said DJ T-Rell was our student at one time. Now they
you feel me? You feel me? They passed on your boy, man.
Man, that's wild, man. You know, some people just don't have vision, man. Yeah, man. So yo, man, okay. Yeah, you've been around quite a bit. So
yeah, man. Here for all my life. I moved to Atlanta for a little bit, but ended up coming right back home.
Yeah.
So it's been a journey though, you know. Becoming a DJ. Well, growing up, I always seen my pops, DJ Phantom. I always seen him DJing.
Wait a minute. Like DJ Phantom that be on was GCI?
Yeah.
Straight up?
I'm the oldest. I'm junior. Then I have a younger brother, Trey Ills.
Yeah. So
it was like growing up seeing him through the stores he had in Danville. He used to have 2 music stores in Danville. All of the different CDs, the different equipment. Gave me my first set of turntables in '99. So
word.
I learned how to splice mix in maybe like 96, and I did my first tape in 97. After that, I was just a mixtape making bandit. Like if something came on the radio and I knew the radio was gonna play it, I would have me a blank tape, or I had a DAT machine. I had a digital DAT.
Oh, really?
I would just record all day. And then like when Beauty Remix came out, Drew Hill. It wasn't easy to get a good version of that. So you had to catch it on the radio. I caught it on the radio and then took that piece and recorded that piece to CD just so I could put it in the mix.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? And then 99, that's when Phantom gave me my first turntable.
Yeah. Wow, man. So you legacy DJ then. That's raw.
Yeah, man. I've been out here working, man. I don't have a choice.
Yeah, you got the little one, the young one. Man, well, that's good, man. Good. Over there provide, man. So, wow, DJ Phantom. That's
That's a whole nother big deal right there.
That's a whole day. That's a different story. I can take. I definitely got a story to tell. I can take y'all back.
Yeah.
To some of the most memorable moments that I've had. But all the way before the YouTube, before Facebook, I've had some of the greatest moments, like crazy. Like Big Jam 2.
Okay.
Big Jam 2.
Oh, wait a minute. Was that the one, the Big Jam? Was that the one B96 used to do?
Nah. I'm sorry. Pardon the body. It might have been Big Jam 6.
Okay.
But it was at this one was at when they did it at the Rosemont.
Okay.
Before Timbuktu passed, God rest his soul.
Yeah.
I opened up for my pops. It was my pops, Steve Maestro. It was my pops, Steve Meaty Maestro.
Yeah.
Timbuktu. And pops, instead of pops taking his hour slot, he gave me 20 minutes.
Yeah.
This is before Serato, before the laptops. And this is when Rockefeller was lit. So I had all the Rockefeller hoodie with the hoodie on, spinning vinyl at the age of 15, 16. Yeah. So it was just like, man, I could go back, man. It's definitely a journey, but I still got a long way to go. Long way to go.
Yeah, man. Man, you know what? I'm gonna just jump to a question I had later on. Like, so you say you got a long way to go, because outside looking in, it's like you already there. So like, where are you trying to get to with your career?
I just want to just keep taking it up, yo. Like, keep like in actuality, I'm juggling so many different genres. I just my brain is literally a tornado. My thought process is, man, like out of the beats that I make in my head, I only get out about maybe like 45% of them.
Wow, okay.
So it just be like, I just want to keep perfecting the craft, get into film. I'm trying to launch a label soon. It's just, I'm just trying to make it happen, man.
Man, yeah, most definitely, man. Like, is there anything you feel like you could use or need to help make that happen for you, make it go quicker or anything? This is like a question for everybody watching, because anybody out there listening might have, whatever kind of resources you might need.
I mean, I'm always up to meeting, you know what I'm saying, different people in different levels of the business aspect. Like I'm always up to that. Like if you know somebody that knows somebody, I love to meet them. I love to play them some of my product. I mean, not even me being cocky.
Yeah,
I'm not cocky. Like, I'm often quiet about a lot, but I'm certain that they'll love my work.
Yeah.
No matter what genre it is. Like, so I mean, let's work, man. Whoever.
All right, man. Right on. I heard some of it was like an R&B mix. Yeah, I heard you had like a steppers mix. I've been trying to research, man. At first I thought you was strictly footwork tracks when I started looking your stuff up.
No, man. At first, like when I first started producing, man, I was making footwork tracks, man.
Yeah.
I started off my homie DJ C-Bit. I met him at Union Hall. He was one of the first DJs in the ghetto house that I met first. In the ghetto house era. This was at Union Hall, I would say 2001. And I was in school. I was in high school, and I ended up getting the flyer, and it was DJ Spin, C-Bit, Chip, Thas. And I'm like, oh snap, C-Bit. I ended up hearing C-Bit on Southside Connection 2 at it. And it was actually dope. I'm like, I remember hearing Spin. I've been growing up to Spin. That's my guy as well.
Yeah.
But C-Bit was the first one that reached out to open arms. Like, come on, man, let's hang out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go to this party with me and Spin. I was going to their parties while they was DJing and playing tracks, and it was just like, wow. But I had to study the style and learn more. And the more I was around in person with it, the more knowledge I got to be able to create with my own sound.
Yeah. Man.
So,
man, good deal, man. Was you on one of the Southside Connections? I'm sorry. Was you on, or was you talking about when they were working on it? Like, you put any tracks on the Southside Connections?
Nah. This is before I had started releasing anything.
Okay.
Southside Connection was out before I had released anything. I was just collecting and studying it when Southside Connection was out. Salute to DJ Stab.
Right on, yeah. I had at least one Southside Connection a while ago, years ago. I can't remember if it was part 2 or part 3. One was a red CD. I think that was part 3.
Oh yeah, that was 3.
Yeah, I think that's the one I had.
That was 3. That one was dope as hell too. That's the one with Clint on it.
Yeah. Man. Oh, let me tell you, speaking of the music, man, for everybody who might not know, everybody that Footwork should know, you got that album out, The Butterfly Effect.
Yeah, shout out to my creation crew, man. We went to Boston in November, and it was beautiful there. Me, J-Ron, Paul's Eddie, Kelly, King Charles. Who else was there?
You had Sean Battle. I saw some of them clips.
Oh yeah. Saddam was there. Aunt Tally. You know, the creation crew was out there representing. It was beautiful. Like, we was on campus. We did a few demonstration classes. Like, I did one with King Charles about musicality. And what I was doing is I just made a track from scratch, like from straight out the mud, right there in front of everybody.
Yeah.
But in between the breaks that we had, I was getting different track ideas, and I would break off and I would make something.
Yeah.
And then I would let them hear, and they'd be like, "Damn, so that's the track you made last night?" I ended up with like 7 tracks. And by the end of the trip, I did like 7 tracks, and 2 of the 7 didn't even make the album.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saved them. So it was just like, so when we were out there, it was just, that's how that album came about. And King Charles kind of gave me the idea about the butterfly effect. You know, when you think about butterfly effect, it's like when a butterfly, I believe it was when a butterfly is around a beautiful environment, it can flourish in a beautiful way. Yeah. So that's basically how it created. Like, I was in a different environment, all the people that was listening to my music, growing up, people I had never met before, total strangers telling me about tracks that I made when I was in high school. Like, that was just like mad love.
Yeah.
So it was just like super, super motivated.
Yeah.
And by the time I got back, you know, the album was done. I got the artwork done from my homie Yael. She's creation as well, but she's over in UK.
Yeah. I know Yael, man. She's a real good person.
Yeah, awesome.
Amazing artist.
I didn't give her any idea. I just gave her the title, and she snapped the way. That's what the artwork is. She snapped.
Yeah, man. Shouts out to, as the homie Gold Rat would say, Yael of the universe. Cause yeah, the girl is cold. Man. Hey, that's dope to be able to make a straight 7-track album within like a quick visit somewhere, man.
I mean, like, to be honest, I was blacking out. Like, when I was making them tracks, like, I don't know, I guess it was just about me being in a different atmosphere. You know, the atmosphere was pure. It was love. So it was just like, I would look up and I'd made like 3-4 tracks. Like, I still got 3 tracks that I haven't let anybody hear that I did when I was out there. So it's like,
wow.
I'm a beat hoarder. Don't let anybody tell you nothing different. Nobody hoards more beats. Nobody hoards more beats than me.
Really?
And I need to stop that because I got a lot of dope ass shit in the vault, and the world needs to hear it for sure.
That's on the real.
So that's what I'm on, man. The Butterfly Effect is out now. I'm working on my roller rink music for all my skaters worldwide. Working on that project, A Skater's Best Friend. I won't mention the release date as of now, but it is finished.
Okay.
But I haven't worked on the release date. So, just bouncing around genres right now. Having fun with it. Just ultimately just being creative, man.
Man, right on. Hey, just to give you heads up, because I know you said you gotta meet with your daughter and everything. It's 7:05. Cut me off whenever you feel like it, man. If you gotta dip, like, hey, I gotta roll out.
If you got some main questions that you wanted, we can get straight to those. I mean,
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah. I did want to comment on the album too, though, the Butterfly Effect.
Oh, for sure. Let's rap.
Because man, I like how, like you said, you was inspired by the surroundings, and you can hear with the effects that you use and everything, man. Each song gives you a whole nother feel. Like you can actually, in one of them songs, you can feel like the butterfly, like it was a caterpillar turning into a butterfly, and like the whole transition, man. It was like.
It was in some states where, like, as I can remember, some how I was feeling like when I was there. Like it was a time where I sat in front of the drum machine and the sun was shining right through the window at me.
Yeah.
On the drum machine. And it was just like the air was pure. You know what I'm saying? I had just woke up and took a shower, rolled me one, and was just chilling. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like
there
so when the sun shined through on me, it just it felt so good. Like it felt like summer for a second.
Yeah.
And I made sure that I simplified my workforce too. That's another thing that I did. Like I went and I took a bunch of samples and I dropped them in a folder and made a program out of it. So when I get there, all I gotta do is hit the pad and let me cook this right quick. Like I didn't have to go and find anything. Like all of my ideas was right there in that pack. So that's another thing why I think, it was just it came so pure. I kind of prepped for it.
Yeah. Man.
But it was I had fun with it, man. I mean, I feel great about it. A lot of people have supported it. A lot of people have supported this project. I was just glad to be a part of, the trip. Like, they really flew us out, and they really took care of us.
Really? Okay.
So, yeah, I want to shout out to Creation Global, man. My homie King Charles for making that happen.
Yeah.
It was nice. I had a blast.
Yeah. I tell you, from out, just observing, man, it looks like Creation Global is a very supportive group within itself.
Globally.
Yeah.
Globally.
Yeah, that's cool. And I'm gonna just tell you, my favorite track on that album is the ones Nightmares. It was something Nightmares.
Mostly Nightmares.
Mostly Nightmares. Yes.
I had it was a night where I had went out. Slight story behind that track. I had went out and I had a couple of drinks with a few friends.
Yeah.
When we left, there was a couple outside arguing, and the guy was about to beat up his girl's homegirl, but it looked like his girl's homegirl like took some self-defense class. So when she got in this stance, like now note we all tore up, like, man. We all tore up. And this guy trying to fight these two girls, that lady kicked his ass. That looked like some shit from Mortal Kombat, man. It was crazy. Like it was crazy. Now seeing this drunk was kind of like a video game, and in the background, all I could hear was like a piano. So on the way home, the actual Dreams and Nightmares played on the radio, and it bled to me. I was like, oh man. At that point, I was sober, because you know, getting that idea and that feeling running through my body, I wasn't even drunk no more. After that, like, I had sobered completely up for a second, and you know, that one came out perfect. Like,
all right.
A lot of people like, man, how did you get an instrumental on that? First off, it's not an instrumental. I had to replay it.
Yeah. Dang. So
I had to replay it. I see. This is the thing. I'm a musician, but I didn't learn in school. Like, I was like, growing up, I was the human sponge of it. Like every OG in the game that has some knowledge for me, I was right there getting it. I couldn't. Music class didn't work for me in high school because I couldn't get along with the at Hirsch.
All right.
They some haters. They ain't like me and that fresh. So I stayed in the hallway, stayed getting put out of class. But growing up and being able to reach out to different producers that actually like got like dope placements, I was just soaking up the knowledge, man. And then my ear was trained. So it was just like, whatever I could hear in my head, because of my trained ear, I have the ability to pull it right out of my head and draw it completely on this CD or thumb drive in full melody.
Yeah.
So definitely playing by ear. No, I can't sit and play a whole chord. No, I ain't cold like that. But I can sit there and play the first chord, listen to it, and build from there. Before you know it, I got a whole 5-piece band.
Yeah. Man, that's
real producing shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for today's show. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you learned a lot. Hey, but check it out. Support our guest of the day. Our guest information will be listed on the screen. Should be looking at it right now. The social media contacts, the individual's websites and all that. And stay tuned, because we will be continuing our conversation next week on Wednesday. Give Us the Works every Wednesday with your boy DJ Cornerstone. But until then, take care of yourself. God bless you. And footwork out.
Footwork out. Footwork